Good morning, students. Let's begin today's lecture. We'll continue the lecture from control and coordination glands. We have already studied some important endocrine glands. Today we are going to study some more major endocrine glands like thyroid gland, adrenal gland, and some more glands. Pineal gland. The major hormones in pineal gland are the melatonin, and it influences the sleep cycle. Thyroid gland. Thyroid gland is one of the largest endocrine gland in the body, and it secretes the major hormones triiodothyronine and thyroxine and calcitonin. It influences metabolism and bone health. Parathyroid gland also secretes some major hormones, parathyroid hormone, and it influences calcium and vitamin D regulation. This is the structure of thyroid gland. It is located in the anterior region of the neck, just below the larynx, or you can say the ventrolateral to the trachea. It is reddish brown in color, bilobed and highly vascular. You can see the two lobes, right lobe and the left lobe, which is connected by the connective tissue called isthmus. Isthmus is present at the second and the fourth tracheal cartilage. So there are many thyroid follicles, which you can see on the right side of the diagram. So there are many thyroid follicles present. So functionally, thyroid follicles are present. Externally, the gland is covered by a connective tissue. It's very thin, and from this connective tissue capsule arises number of septa called the trabeculae, which divide the inferior or the interior of the gland into the lobules, and each lobule consists of many thyroid follicles. So I think almost 3 million thyroid follicles are present. Now let's see what are the shape, different hormones, and what is the role of these hormones secreted by thyroid gland. So thyroid is a butterfly shaped gland which is located at the base of the throat, and as I have mentioned, it consists of two lobes. The three hormones are the thyroxine, triiodothyronine, calcitonin. Thyroxine contains iodine, which is essential for the body's normal growth and metabolism. And thyroxine hormone also helps control body size, regulating not only the growth of tissue but also the differentiation of specialization of tissues. Triiodothyronine is also another hormone secreted by the thyroid gland and has similar functions to thyroxine, whereas calcitonin causes a decrease in the concentration of calcium in the blood. Calcitonin works with secretions from the parathyroid glands to maintain the balance of calcium necessary for the body to function. Now, people who have surgery to remove the thyroid gland for cancer or other thyroid problems usually need to take thyroxine supplements, because when thyroid gland is removed, there will be no secretion of the thyroxine. So supplements are important to maintain the normal weight and body functions. Now, what does the parathyroid glands do? Now, parathyroid glands again is one of the important gland located on the back side of the thyroid gland, and always it is present in two pairs, present one pair in each lobe. It is small, yellow and smooth. Sometimes they embed themselves in the thyroid itself. So the function of parathyroid hormone increases the blood concentration of calcium and phosphorus, working to balance the calcitonin which is secreted by the thyroid to maintain the body balance of calcium. So it increases the calcium level in the blood. Remember, the parathyroid gland is hypercalcemic hormone, which means it maintains the calcium concentration. This is the structure of parathyroid gland, as you can see here. Let us study adrenal gland now. Adrenal gland is always present in pair, also known as suprarenal glands, and they are located on the upper border of kidney. So the gland shows two distinct regions, cortex and medulla. So the major hormones are adrenaline, noradrenaline, cortisol, aldosterone. It influences stress response and blood pressure, salt control. Pancreas. The major hormone secreted is the insulin, glucagon and somatostatin. As pancreas is well known as a dual gland because it is exocrine as well as endocrine. It is exocrine and endocrine, which means that endocrine pancreas is called islets of Langerhans, which shows three types of cells, alpha, beta and gamma cells. It influences the blood sugar control. Ovaries, which are present only in female, and it secretes estrogen and progesterone. Influences female secondary sexual characters. Testes, which is present only in males and secretes testosterone hormones and influences all male secondary sexual characteristics. This is the structure of adrenal gland as in the cross section you can see. So it has the outer thick cortex and inner thin medulla regions, and they are vascularized glandular structures. The adrenal cortex consists of three regions, that is the outer zona glomerulosa, the middle zona fasciculata and the inner zona reticularis. As you can see here, the three layers in the adrenal cortex region, because it secretes many hormones called as corticoids, and they control several vital body functions like regulating the ionic and water balance, and aldosterone is one of the main mineralocorticoid hormone which acts mainly at the renal tubules and stimulates the reabsorption of sodium ions, water, and also helps in the excretion of the potassium ion and phosphate ions. They maintain the ionic balance. Hence, they help in the maintenance of the electrolytes. Also, body fluid volume along with osmotic pressure and blood pressure. Whereas glucocorticoids are also involved in carbohydrate metabolism. Cortisol is one of the main glucocorticoid which stimulates gluconeogenesis like lipolysis and proteolysis. So which plays an important role in the cardiovascular system and kidney functions. Also, it involves in anti-inflammatory reactions and suppresses the immune response. So as I told you, adrenal cortex, which is very essential. The adrenal cortex, the anterior pituitary controls the adrenal cortex by secreting the hormone adrenal corticoid. Mineralocorticoids, very important, produced by the outer layer of the adrenal cortex and maintain the ion or the electrolyte and water balance. Glucocorticoids produced by the middle cortex. These affect almost every cell in the body, regulating the metabolism, fat, protein and carbohydrate. Cortisone is the example of the glucocorticoid. Similarly, there are gonadal hormones which are produced by the inner cortex, and they have two types of hormones secreted, androgen and estrogen. Androgen in male and estrogen in female. So the adrenal medulla, which is the inner part of the adrenal gland, it secreted affect the structures in the body that are under the control of sympathetic nervous system, aiding the body to deal with stressful situations like fright, attack or pursuit. So they are related and associated with heartbeat, high blood pressure and high blood glucose levels. And adrenaline affects both alpha and beta receptors in the nervous system. Noradrenaline affects only the alpha receptors of the nervous system. So there are several diseases which are related to secretions of the adrenal glands, like the hyposecretion of the corticosteroids causes Addison disease, or hyper secretion of corticoids causes Cushing disease. Remember this, hyposecretion of corticosteroids causes Addison disease and hyper secretion of corticoids causes Cushing disease. Let us come and study the pancreas, which is the dual gland, exocrine and endocrine. So pancreas is a long, narrow, lobed gland located behind the stomach, has two types of cells, exocrine and endocrine. Exocrine cells secrete pancreatic juices which are used in the duodenum as an important part in the digestive system. The endocrine cells are arranged in clusters throughout the pancreas, known as islets of Langerhans. So there are three types of endocrine cells: alpha cells, beta cells and gamma or the delta cells. Alpha cells which secrete the glucagon, beta cells secrete insulin, delta cell inhibit the secretion of glucagon and insulin. Because glucagon increases the blood glucose level by stimulating the liver, causing conversion of glycogen into glucose. Insulin increases the cell's permeability to glucose, which the cells use for energy. Now comes the gonads. Gonads, which are the reproductive organs, that is a pair of testes in males and a pair of ovaries in female. So testes are egg-shaped glands located in the sac-like scrotum and has two major functions: production of sperm and secretion of testosterone. Testosterone is the musculizing hormone inducing male secondary sexual characters after puberty, whereas ovaries are the almond-shaped glands on either side of the uterus. They have main functions like containing immature ova and secretion of estrogen and the secretion of progesterone. Estrogen is secreted by the adrenal cortex as well as ovaries and is present in the blood of all females from puberty throughout the menopause. Estrogen acts as the structure of the reproductive organs, especially during the menstrual cycle. This induces and maintains female secondary sexual characters. Progesterone works on the uterus to prepare it for the implantation of a fertilized egg. It causes the development of the breast and is essential for the complete development of the maternal proportion of the placenta. So, they have the diseases like gigantism, too much of the growth hormone secreted before puberty. Dwarfism is caused by lack of growth hormone before puberty. Diabetes mellitus is a condition with under-secretion of insulin, causing the cells to lose their permeability to glucose, preventing them from getting sugar needed for energy. So sugar remains in the blood and often the body will try and remove this, leading to a high sugar content in the urine. This condition is also known as polyuria if the passing of large volume of urine, and polydipsia if excessive thirst occurs.